Hey guys! Welcome back to Belle's Hoyas. Thanks for your support as always. And if you're new, I talk about my Hoya growing journey and share care tips. So please join us in our ever-growing happy Hoya community here. Now, it has been raining for the past several days here in Singapore. And finally, today the weather is clearing up. So here I am, quickly taking the chance to make this special video for every one of you here. Today I will be sharing updates in my garden and many new flowers, especially two very rare ones that has just flowered for the very first time. I am sure you will love them as much as I do, so please stay with me and let's go! So I'll just insert this earlier video of my Undulata. As you can see, it's partially open. It has not totally fully bloomed yet. And this is a few days ago. So I just want to share with everybody how it looks before it blooms. And this is the current status of Undulata blooms. As you can see, it has now fully opened in its absolute glory. Look at these blooms, guys. They are absolutely stunning, and this is the first time it has opened for me, so obviously, I am really in awe of it, and definitely so happy to share with everyone here. And as you can see, is a lot bigger than typical Hoya blooms. You can see the bloom of Uncinata at the back, which is also super beautiful in my opinion. I will talk about this a bit later on. So let's just focus on Undulata first. Yeah, the size of the blooms are a lot bigger, as you can see. And it's sort of a milky, whitish, light pink hues. The shape is cupping downwards, and the back of the blooms are also equally unique and beautiful. You can see that it is sort of like sprinkled with pink specks, and every bloom is different. And this is the front view again. So far it has no scent. Hoyas usually have scents at night, but I have not detected any scent from this particular one, so I believe it doesn't give out any scent. And I'm not quite sure how long it will last, because this is the first time it has bloomed for me, so I will update you guys how long these blooms would last. But I'm just really happy that it has opened for me, because actually as you can see from here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blooms. It actually had a lot more buds. As you can see from here, there were a few that blasted and they dropped off, so I'm really truly so appreciative that at least 5 of them stayed, so that I could take this beautiful and wonderful video to show and share with everyone here. And now let's take a quick look at the foliage. I believe this may not be a stranger to most of us, because I have talked about this quite a few times already, but I just want to share that with everybody in case you are new. You can see the foliage is very kind of like prehistoric and very unique. It is pretty rough and matted, and there's a lot of kind of specks, splashes on the leaves, and every leaf is again different. For Undulata, if it's exposed more in bright light or even like direct light, it can get a lot more sun stress than this color. It will be a lot more reddish compared to this one. Recently, I don't have a lot of sun over my side, so it has reverted back to green. But I believe with the coming months, which will have a lot more sun, it would revert back to the dark red color, which I think is very beautiful. And now let's take a look at the neighboring, equally beautiful neighbor, the Uncinata here, that has also fully opened its blooms as well. And as you can see, the blooms are a lot smaller. These are more of a normal kind of Hoya flower size, but the flowers are also exquisitely made. As you can see from here, the shapes are just equally beautiful in my opinion, and I really love the colors as well. The colors are actually pretty similar to Undulata, if you ask me now, in my opinion. Now that you can see them side to side, I actually realized that the colors are pretty similar. You know, it's a light kind of creamy white with pink hues. And for Uncinata, it gives out a sort of gingery or even fishy smell at times. So not exactly very pleasant, but I think the beauty of the flowers make up for the scent. And the good thing about this particular Hoya is once it's established, it flowers very regularly, for me at least. So you can see from the peduncle that it has several rings around it, and this shows how many times it has already flowered. Just a quick talk about the foliage. It is pretty normal looking, without any obvious veining or pattern. Just a pretty regular Hoya leaf. For this Hoya, as I said just now, it flowers very regularly for me. So in fact, it has put up this long vine, and I noticed it has put up a new peduncle with buds over here, guys, just to show you guys. And now I would like to bring you over to this side of my garden. This particular Hoya is a very frequent bloomer. I'm just going to share the foliage first. There are veining, and there's a kind of purple edge on the rims of the leaves, and it does get a little bit sun stressed, so you can see some spots here that are due to the sun. And this is a very frequent bloomer, and today it has put up 3 happy blooms for us, so I just want to share that with everybody to enjoy. This is the first set of blooms. You can see just how pretty and beautiful they are, and they are just fully bloomed. So that's one there, and another one here. It's just fully open. I just really love the color combination of this Hoya. There is no scent, so I'm really blessed that it has opened today, and just right in time for this video for us to see. And now there's one more here, and as you can see, the petals when it is in this kind of shape, it's actually just on the verge of before closing up. So I would guess by midday today, this particular Hoya would have closed its flowers, or at least starting to close. So now it's still fully open. Just take a look at that, guys. 3 amazing flowers. And please pardon the inner of my house, if you can see it. It's kind of messy. You'll excuse that. And yeah, just another shot at this beautiful one here. And next to this Hoya, we have this lone flower here that has opened up as well to join the fun. And this is my Patella pink. Again, it is a frequent bloomer and it's quite an easygoing Hoya as well, at least under my growing conditions here. You can see the leaves are dark green and they are kind of a little bit furry. Just give you a, it feels like stroking a cat. And the flowers are pretty big in size. They are just this very cute pink color, and they usually last for about 4 to 5 days. So this Patella pink here, it does give off a scent which is not exactly very pleasant, but pretty faint, so I guess it's still alright. And let's just take a quick look at what's going on in this corner of my Hoya garden. I've got orchids that are blooming as well, my oncidium orchids. Carnosa is doing good. You can see it's trailing nicely. And this one here is my Coronaria, my Hoya Coronaria. I really love the splashes on its leaves. And I have my Crimson Princess here that is trailing nicely. And the new leaves comes up pink, and I think they are really pretty and beautiful. And just over here I have my Insularis with its very unique leaves that are hard and long and thin. And this one is my AH074 that is doing well. I've got my this one is my Undulata with its beautiful sun-stressed leaves, and the leaves feels very how do I describe the feeling? It's a bit kind of rough and a little bit furry as well. As you can see from here, it's a little bit kind of rough feel. It's definitely not smooth, but not exactly furry like the Patella pink as well. And you can see the new leaf is really a lot bigger than the older leaves. This is the new leaf. And we have my Tomataensis, a very easygoing and frequent bloomer with beautiful sun-stressed leaves. And it has put up a new set of flowers again. As you can see from here, it's really a round ball of flowers, and it flowers very often, though it's quite short-lived. And there's another one here. And down there I have my Pachyclada, which is lovely with its splashes. And this one is my bony splash that I have saved from root rot. It's grew it from a 2-leaf cutting. And next to it I have my Isabelchane. I really like its leaves. They are furry and they're sort of curved inwards. The shade is curved inwards. There are some splashes that is furry and it's hard as well. And it's currently also budding up. The flowers are pretty similar to Sulawesiana, except that they are smaller. And they don't last very long, maybe about 3-4 days. So there's one peduncle that's budding up here, and I just noticed there's a smaller one here as well that is also currently starting to bud up. And next to Isabelchane, I have a small plant of my Multiflora here. It's not a big one, and it's also currently budding up, as you can see. Multiflora is quite a frequent bloomer as well, as its names imply. Multiflora means a lot of flowers. These are very cheerful yellow flowers when they open. So it's a small plant, and I described in my earlier videos that Hoyas can actually flower when they are small. You don't really need it to be a very big plant. I have done this with many of my Hoyas. They are very small plant in 3-inch pots, and they all manage to flower. I have my top 3 tips of making Hoyas to flower easily. So you may like to visit that video to have more information and tips about how to make your Hoya to flower earlier or faster. I will leave the link to the description box below, so do check it out. And over here next to my Multiflora is this new Hoya that I have added to my collection, Valmayoriana. Sorry guys, as you know, I'm always bad at the Hoya's names pronunciation, but I do try. And this one is budding up as well. I really like this Hoya. The reason why I added it into my collection is really due to the flowers. I have seen it bloom before. It's a very intense kind of orangey and red color. So I am really happy that it's budding up now. I have inserted a video clip of the flower that has opened a few days after, and just want to share with everybody how gorgeous the orange and red colors of these flowers are. Please enjoy them. And the leaves are long and slender with a very nice veining. As you can see from here, over here as well. And it's actually putting up some new leaves. If I don't, oh yeah, over here, new foliage that's putting up with a short vine over there. And this peduncle here is also budding up. And next to this Hoya, we have my Uncinata. This is another pot of my Uncinata, and it's currently also blooming. So as I have shared, Uncinata is a rather frequent bloomer once it has been established, and I really enjoy the shapes of these flowers as well as the color combination. So do take your time to enjoy these flowers together with me. And this is the plant that is over here. It's not a big one, as you can see from there. Now I will bring you around this area to see what's going on with my Hoyas over the side. So Iilagorium is happily in full bloom, as you can see. This is a frequent bloomer for me as well. It gives off a very pleasant scent, not very long lasting, 3 to 4 days. It is a very small plant, as you can see. It's in a 2.5-inch pot, and the leaves are pretty normal looking, but the highlight of the Hoya is really the beautiful flowers. And we have Krinkle 8 over here with its special crinkly leaves, thus the name Krinkle 8, I believe. And it's currently budding up. These flowers are really a sweet pink in color. Not the first time it has opened for me. I really like the flowers as well. So do stay tuned when you want to see it bloom, because I will be taking future videos when it does. And over at the back there is my Burtoniae, and this one is a very frequent bloomer. As you can see, we have one peduncle over there and several peduncles actually. Sorry, it's a bit cramped. It's a bit cramped, guys. That's the problem when you have too many Hoyas and limited real estate space. So there's one peduncle there and one there. Not sure if you can see it. Trying my best. Okay, there. So this one is quite a big plant. I mean, not exactly big, but in this pot, I believe is 3.5 inch pot. It's a fully mature plant with many peduncles. We have this one is from my Minahasai. I really enjoy its beautiful sun-stressed leaf, guys. Just look at that. It's very beautiful. It has not flowered for me before yet, but really enjoy these beautiful leaves. This one is not sun-stressed. And we have some more sun-stressed leaf here from my Sarai Red. Currently putting up many buds. From one here, one there, one here, and one more, guys. So all from this hardworking mother plant here in a 3.5 inch pot. So once again, really want to share with everybody, don't lose faith. Hoyas really can flower when they are in a small, when they are not a big plant. So don't be like me, I used to think that Hoyas only can flower when they are like a really huge plant. And this is definitely not the case if you can give them, the right conditions and the right kind of things that they need, which I have shared in my earlier video, top 3 tips to make a Hoya flower. So do check that out. And just continue to share with everybody what's going on. This over here is my busy corner per se, and you can see there are lots of things going on. So now let's zoom in. We've got my Rubida, that is happy camper. Let's put up a new set of leaves. They come in orangey when they are new. Set of buds here, and there's also some fully open flowers over there. And we have this one is from Sarai Red that I talked about just now. We have one extra long peduncle with cute buds over here from my Sulawesiana that's moved over to this side. It has vine over to this corner, guys. Previously I have shared that there's one peduncle here, and now it has put up another long vine over to that corner, as you can see. And I just noted that this particular peduncle is probably going to bud plus. As you can see, the colors are really red and it's not a good sign. So I'm just going to try to gently touch it, and I believe it would drop off. See, that's what I mean, guys. It has blasted. So, but that's okay. This peduncle has bloomed twice for me already, and it's putting up another one there. So sometimes this is what happens when they have 2 peduncles. The Hoya is unable to support both, so it would blast off one, and that's exactly what happened. And continuing the sharing, we have my Carnosa white over here that has put up 1, 2 lovely ball of flowers, and a lovely set of buds here as well. This Carnosa is really a very hardworking and frequent bloomer, guys, and it's a very easygoing Hoya. So if you are new to Hoya, do consider getting one as your starter Hoya. I know it's a very common one. I know it's not considered anything kind of exotic or whatsoever, but there is a reason why it's common, because it's a very hardy and easygoing one. It flowers frequently, and it doesn't really require too much special care, at least in my opinion, compared to some of my other Hoyas. So this is Carnosa, and one more Carnosa that's budding up over here, and this is Serrate Red. And over here, this is my air plant that I just want to take a chance to share with everyone as well. It is also currently in bloom. I think the striking colors of that beautiful shade of purple and deep red is just absolutely gorgeous, and I think you will agree with me. And I just want to show you guys another Hoya that's flowering. This is my Sunrise. It is budding up with its gorgeous sun-stressed leaves. The one that I want to show you guys is over here, my Hoya Ice, that is currently in full bloom. Let me take it up to show everybody. This is also in a very small 3-inch size pot, and it's currently in full bloom. And as you can see, it's a lot of nectar from this particular Hoya. You can see it's literally dripping nectar, guys. And the creamy yellow and the pink centers are just so sweet, just like a candy. And I really love the leaves as well. They are pretty big, purple at the edge, and it has some defined veining as well. So this one is really one of my favorite Hoyas, and just want to show that and share that with everybody. And the next Hoya that I want to share is this. I believe this is not a stranger to most of my viewers as well. Just look at the amazing splashes on the leaves, guys. I never get tired of these splashes. They are just amazing. It's like literally like a painting. I mean, all the splashes are different, but just every one of them are just equally beautiful. And on top of that, this Hoya is also a frequent bloomer, a very hardworking one at that. Just look at it, guys. This particular one is not a big plant. This is like a 3.5-inch pot again. And just look at that. It has put up 2 bunches of flowers. 2 huge bunches of flowers, guys. Can you see? Can you look at that? I mean, I'm just so blessed and happy to share that with everybody, and you can enjoy them together with me. The flowers are round, bell-shaped flowers, and they actually do last pretty long, about 5 days or so. And they give up a scent of lemongrass. But it's very interesting because some nights they do and some nights they don't. So I'm not quite sure why it's like that, but that's what I noticed. So yeah, I mean, just so happy to share that with everybody. Cystiantha splash, it's definitely a Hoya to have if you manage to, find one, because it's really quite easy going on. It does need a bit more water because it's a thin leaf Hoya, but I think, definitely worth to keep this one if you can find it. And to share with everyone that this is a frequent bloomer, here is another Cystiantha splash of mine. And in fact, it even fly upwards and actually put up a lovely big bloom over there. The next Hoya I would like to share with everyone is this cute yellow one here from Indonesia. This is the Hoya Amicabilis. It is quite a frequent bloomer. As you can see, it has 2 peduncles that are in full bloom now. The flowers are not very big. They do not give out a scent. I feel that the special part about this Hoya is the unique bell shape. So let's enjoy it. Now, as promised, this is one of the very two rare Hoyas that I'm so excited to share with everybody today. Over here is a short video clip of my Hoya Paradisea before the buds have bloomed, and this is a few days later when the buds are building up. As you can see, they've gotten a lot bigger, and this is after another 3 to 4 days from the earlier video. Now, this Hoya is really not an easy one. For quite a few times, my Hoya has reached sort of a bud stage, and these buds never made it to full bloom. They dropped off. So this is the first time it has finally fully bloomed. Now, this video is the current one, and I will show everybody the gorgeous blooms and take everybody on this tour with me. I'm just show you guys the beautiful leaves first. This is really dark green, narrow shaped leaves. Okay, nothing really too special, I would say. As you can see, the highlight of this particular Hoya is the flowers, and it has fully bloomed for me. Just look at the size of those flowers compared to the leaves. It's really considered huge, and this is really not an easy Hoya, guys. It has budded several times and blasted several times, as you can see from the peduncle there. So this is the first time it has actually fully bloomed for me. So definitely I'm so finally lucky that this has opened. Flowers are furry. I mean, isn't it so cute? And to be honest, I'm also sort of looking at it close up now together with everybody, because I don't really dare to even touch it in case, you know, it's sensitive and I disturb it. But now I'm really kind of looking at it together with everybody. Just look at this amazing flowers. Now I'm going to take a risk and slowly bring it upwards. Hopefully it's okay. Oh my god, look at that. Just look at this amazing flowers. I mean, how cute is that, guys? I think I cannot ask anything more from this Hoya. It is furry, it is white, it is big. There is no scent so far, but that's alright. I think it's better that it has no scent than it's, you know, not smelling good. And it is absolutely perfect. I mean, just look at that. It is just amazing. And this one is from Indonesia. Really, 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 really very, very nice. I hope you guys like this as much as I do. From Papua. And you can see the shape of this Hoya is just like trailing. It's just sort of like trailing downwards. And again, it's in a 3.5 inch pot. It's just amazing. Now I've decided to take a close up of the 5 flowers and show everybody, just in case this very
difficult Hoya decides not to bloom again. So please enjoy these lovely flowers again.
Let's see what's going on over this corner of my garden. Now, I actually believe this several days of rain is beneficial to my Hoyas because I do feel that quite a lot of them are blooming. So I see my Coronaria pink is budding up again. This is quite a few times that he has budded up already. So really enjoy these flowers that are light pink in color. And over there, Pachyclada has also budded up. Now, this is supposed to be a very common and easy blooming Hoya in Singapore, but this is actually the first time it has budded up for me, guys. I have saved it from root rot 2 times, and it has finally budded up, so I'm happy about that. And I do see another peduncle over there as well. And I also noted Sp Philippines at the back. This guy has actually put up a couple of peduncles. Now one over here and one there, and I'm happy to say that it has finally budded up because it has the peduncle for a long time, but he has just never budded up, and now it has finally budded up, guys. Just look at that. And I will be excited to share the blooms with everybody because this is the first time it has budded up and hopefully will bloom for me. And over this side here, I just want to show you guys what's going on up there. I've got my Carnosa dark pink that is in full bloom hanging up there, and just right above I have my Hoya Australis that has put up 2 balls of flowers that's really high up there that I can't even smell it or do anything. So all I can do is take a video from here to share with you guys. It's really lovely, and I can see it's very long lasting. This has been going on for at least a week already. And I have another Carnosa dark pink that is trying to flower over that tight corner over there. And this one is my Imperialis Paran peduncle that has just dropped its flowers. You can visit my earlier video to see the blooms if you would like to see that.
Over this side, hidden in this rather deep corner of my garden, I just realized that this shy little one has also fully bloomed, guys. This is my Hoya Flagellata Gold. The flowers' shape are somewhat similar to Caudata. They are very short life, about only 1 to 3 days. I think the beautiful part about them is they are very furry. As you can see, they're so furry and cute. And the leaves are pretty small, relatively compared to the flower size. And it's just not a very easy Hoya in general. Now let's go over to this side, the far corner where most of my Hoyas here hit the direct sun. We have my Cingillatis here with also being very busy, having 4 beautiful, lovely bunch of flowers. Most of them are still in budding stage, but one of them has already opened, and these are how the buds look like before they open. The intense yellow color is just really cute and nice. And Cingillatis don't really give out any particular scent as far as I notice. Let's take a look at how exquisitely made are these flowers again. Now, Cingillatis is not exactly a very easy Hoya to grow. This is actually the second time that I have attempted to grow this Hoya. And I do noted that it really needs a lot less water and it requires to be dried out before watering again. Over this side, this cheerful pink flowers greets us, and it's also the first time it has bloomed for me, guys. This is the Hoya Sp Hai Phong from Vietnam. I believe this should be a type of Hoya Paradisea due to the nice fragrance. And let's just look at the leaves. They are very pretty in my opinion. It is quite hard, and I especially like the kind of dark outer liner of the leaves. The sun is starting to shine in and is getting warm and nice for the Hoyas. And over here is my Walliniana splash that is quite a happy camper as well. As you can see, it puts up two cheery set of buds and blooms for us today. Another beautiful Hoya I would like to share with everybody is this Hoya Piestolepsis, which is very lovely, unique leaves. And of course, I would not want to miss this beautiful, sweet pink flowers to share with everybody. These flowers are quite large in size, and as you can see, is halfway open at this moment. The shape of the flowers are very much star-shaped like compared to some other Hoya flowers. And this Hoya has grown itself onto my wall, and it just really gives off the vibe of a beautiful painting. And here you can see a closer up look of the flowers. I really enjoy the sweet pink color, and thank you for coming over today. My Hoyas and myself really enjoyed your company, and looking forward to your comments and seeing you again soon. You can check out my earlier videos for many other flowers and foliage as I talk about my 170 plus Hoyas. And do like and subscribe if you enjoyed my content. It does really help a small channel like myself a lot. So take care, and I will see you the next time. Bye!